A typical African woman, Nigerian woman for an instance, is born a hustler. Take a Lagos chick for an example. She's always on the go, go, go. She's planning events, she's a makeup artist, she's a tech guru, she's a bank manager, she's always on her phone trying to make ends meet. She's seeking for this source of income and that source of income. So, an African woman is raised to be masculine in nature. So how do we then find a balance? That's what we're about today. Let's dive into it. This video is specifically made for people that want to operate more in their feminine energy. It's not about to operate more in the masculine energy, but if you're looking to attract a masculine man, you can't be masculine. You can't operate more in your masculine energy. If you do, you're going to have a clash with this man. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Makua, aka thePoiseDoctor. If you're meeting me for the first time, welcome. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back. If you've not subscribed to my channel, click the subscription button and subscribe. Also, turn on your notification bells so you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. So today we're having an exciting topic today. Tighten your seatbelts and enjoy this ride with me. It's not just the workplace, it's not just the positions we hold as women in our organizations that make us tune into our masculine energies. Sometimes our backgrounds, our upbringing, what we saw growing up can be contributory to the energy will function more in. For instance, if you grew up seeing your mom do everything in the house, she was a major decision maker, the major provider. She did everything in the house. I mean, for everything you asked daddy for, he said, go to mommy and ask. You see it as the norm to function more in the masculine role. Another aspect of this is that if you were raised by a masculine mom, a mother that functioned more in her masculine energy, even though she had your daddy there, maybe your dad was more in the feminine role, you could end up becoming a masculine woman. And the third thing is abuse. A lot of women have been downtrodden in the past. A lot of women have been abused, and in standing up for themselves, they tend to be more masculine. They want to call the shots so that they will not be trampled upon. They want to compete with men so that they will be seen by the society. But this is taking away the softness of a woman, femininity, what it means to be a woman. So today I am going to tell you how to balance out both energies. I'll say it again. You're watching this video because you want to strike a balance between your masculine and your feminine energy. So today I'm going to tell you how to balance out both energies. The first key to balancing out both energies is to be self-aware. Being self-aware means calling yourself to the table and defining the energy you operate in more. How do you do this? You do this by journaling. The first thing you would do for me is to write a letter to yourself. You can start with Dear Makua. Now, this exercise helps your higher self speak to you. Now, if you're more in the masculine energy, what your write-up will show you that. For instance, you can say, Dear Makwa, you have been on this job for a while. You've been achieving things, slashing goals, smashing goals. You've been making new friends, connecting with other people. Now, we're talking about connection. We're talking about connection, you're more in your feminine. We're talking about smashing goals. you've been in your masculine. This is not bad. It's not bad for you to be smashing goals. Of course, every woman has both energies. What we're about today is a balance. The first way is to journal. That's write yourself a letter. I already described this. The second aspect of self-awareness is get attuned with nature. Commune with nature. Communicate with nature. If you've not been to the beach in a while, you should be in the beach. Put your leg across the stream. Try to communicate. Tune out anything in your environment that might distract you, and try to communicate with nature. You can just appreciate the waters. Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, you're lovely. You're calm. You're cool. A way I like to do this thing more often is going to bushy areas. When I go to bushy areas, I look at the trees. I try to tune out my environment. I try to remove my attention from what's going on around me, and I focus on the grasses, the way they are spreading apart, the way they are blowing, like they are waving at me, like they recognize my presence, like they love me, and I connect to their energy. It helps me feel myself more. It opens up aspects of me I never knew. It's calming. There's the kind of peace it brings to you. You should try this sometime. Imagine I was really going away just imagining this. You should try this. The third way to be self-aware is to get attuned with your feelings. What are you feeling right now? What are you feeling? Oh, he hushed. He shouted at me. He did this, he did that. So how are you feeling? You need to get attuned, get in touch with how you feel per time. That way it helps you know, am I operating more in the masculine energy? Am I operating more in the feminine energy? Number two, you have to know your why. Why do you want to operate on your feminine energy? Is it because someone said you're bossy, you're domineering, no man will marry you, you're challenging, you're this, you're that? Or did you just feel like you want to connect with the woman in you? You need to know your why, because your why helps you practice. Your why helps you focus on the journey. Your why helps you not to get distracted along the way. So tomorrow when you've become more feminine and your friend says, Joy, why are you now like this? You don't go making excuses. Oh, because John said I am too masculine. Oh, because this is who you want to be. Because you've chosen a path of being womanly, of being soft, of being you. Because femininity cannot be drowned. It can't be taken away. It's who you are. It's just that society has made us feel like being woman makes you weak. Like being woman is not in vogue. But being woman is the most beautiful being you can be on earth. So I want you to know your why. Number three, you have to get in touch with your sensuality. I didn't say sexuality. Sensuality. A woman is sensual. A woman is sensual. And the way to get into your sensuality is by dressing more like a woman. Women wear dresses. Of course, dresses are easier. And I want you to note something. There is a way people treat you when you wear dresses. Oh, let me open the door for you. Oh, good morning, ma'am. Just try it. Wear a dress, a lovely dress, and you go out there. You see, you get treated differently than when you wear pants. I'm not saying that wearing pants is bad. I'm just saying that wearing dresses helps you get attuned with your femininity. Wear lingerie. Just appreciate yourself. Wear it in front of the mirror and feel sexy. It helps you appreciate being a woman. There is this way it makes you feel. You should try it out. When you wear your lingerie and you wear your favorite dress, you go out. See, the way you feel shows up in how you behave. So if you wear a lingerie and you wear a beautiful dress and it makes you look lovely, and you feel excited looking at yourself in the mirror. Oh, if you go out there, you're going to give out the same vibe. Yeah, that can be a great spike for attraction. For those of us that are seeking to learn more attraction, wearing dresses and lingerie that make you feel confident is a great way to spike up attraction. The second thing in this is wear lovely fragrances. See, the place of fragrances cannot be overemphasized. Fragrances have these three is the first attraction principle. You must smell lovely. You must smell lovely. And when you smell nice, your sensual aspect comes to bloom. And the third way to balance your feminine energy is your body language. If you're just carefree, you don't work anyhow, you're bouncing, you're in the masculine way, you're in the masculine energy. But if you work cautiously with grace, you're aware of how you step, how you walk, you're aware if your dress is going apart, you're conscious of the present. So your body posture tells us a lot. First of all, do not slouch. Poor confidence. You just say no. You put your chest out, chin up, and you're walking like that. Like you own the workout. Because you do. And when you're sitting down, you just sit and put your legs wide apart. Aja, like, who are be. No, you don't do that. You sit properly with your legs together. And you put your arms together. That's grace. That shows grace, elegance. Woman, that's what you embody. That's who you portray. So your body language tells us a lot about what energy you are putting on. You're not engaging in aggressive mannerisms. Even if you're the CEO of a company, you're not shouting. You're not eye rolling. You're not, hissing. You calmly passing your message, and your people run around to get things done. So sometimes someone was asking me a question: how do you now become feminine in your company where you're the leader once people trample on you? And I said, hello, your femininity comes to play when you are able to hold the attention of your employees, to hold the attention of your subordinates. You can hold their attention, you can tell them everything you want, you can still be all warm, charming, and lovely around them. But when you mean business, everyone is their toes to get the job done. So the balance is there. In your workplace, you call the shots. When you get back in your relationship, you're the woman. You recline and be taken care of. That's what I'm talking about. So if you're more masculine, chances are you're going to attract a feminine man. That's not bad. But if you want a man, a masculine man that would take decisions for your relationship, that will do things for you like a normal relationship now, you should tilt him more into your feminine role. And the last thing I want to talk to you about today is creativity. Now, being creative helps you get into your feminine energy. Being creative, baking cake, knitting. I made a bead the other time. I was just trying to tap into my feminine energy. So I made this lovely bead and I wore it to work the other time. And so I was like, this is so beautiful. And I felt good because I made this. Now, I'm usually the masculine girl. I'm always on the go, always looking, setting a goal, achieving a goal. I never recline to rest. But when I started my femininity journey, I started tuning into my feminine energy. I started becoming more creative, knitting sweaters, knitting a bag, making beads. Now, I have this busy schedule. I made a decision that this is what I wanted. I made time. I went to the market, bought beads. I started making beads for myself. I started trying out new things, and I feel more confident. I feel more excited in this, my new energy. You should try that too. Okay, that's a wrap. That's what we'll wrap it today, ladies. I like you to like this video, give it a thumbs up if you really like it and you want more of this. I'll be making more of it for you. Click this link above to watch the next video. If you're not seeing video on mistakes women make in relationships, you should see it too. I love you ladies, and I am rooting for you, your girl, Makua.